Mark Daignault is an absolute disaster. We live in North Korea. You're trapping this screen. Fun. Isaiah Joe's got to take Daniel Gafford on the roll. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander would come up, take Derek Jones Jr. one pass away. You'd leave P.J. Washington 2 passes away. Nobody moves. How do you trap a screen? There's no backside movement. The second Gafford catches this, P.J. Washington's wide open on a cut for a dunk. Derek Jones Jr.'s wide open for 3. Gafford's got the ball in the paint already. Always fun. Always love these when an NBA team doesn't guard a ball screen. Why is Isaiah Joe? Ice the screen. Keep Kyrie Irving to the sidelines out of the lane. No place for Gafford to roll. Gilgeous-Alexander's waiting right there. You don't guard it. Nothing happened. Isaiah Joe gets screened. There's no defense at all. We live in North Korea. Will someone say something? First of all, I don't know why this isn't just a switch with Cason Wallace and Jalen Williams. But if you're playing up, I got to get all the way up and hedge. Derek Lively cannot catch this ball. I'm up moving Jaden Hardy to half court. Aaron Wiggins is in backside help. No place for Lively to roll. You're in drop coverage. So Derek Lively's catching this in the paint. Kyrie Irving's wide open for 3. Josh Green's wide open for 3. And that too. We are living in North Korea. Mark Daignault is one of the worst human beings ever created. Josh Giddey goes to trap. So Cason Wallace, you've got to move. I got to start to get up the line because I'm going to have to take the wing right here. And then Jalen Williams would have to come to the corner. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander rotate down to Lively, and Wiggins would come to Josh Green. No, but Cason Wallace hasn't moved yet. Get up and guard. With Jaden Hardy, look at this. We live in North Korea. As long as this stuff goes on and no one says anything, I don't know why Cason Wallace and Lou Dort can't switch. If you're trapping here, where's Chet Holmgren? I've got to get in backside help. The pass to Jaden Hardy can't get made. Josh Giddey can take both Mavs 2 passes away. Nobody moves. Nobody moves. Nobody moves. So Jaden Hardy's going to be open. Lively's lob is open. Josh Green's open in the corner for 3. Do I need to do that in slow motion with some meaningless analytic graphics? Just gross. Just gross. What is Cason Wallace doing? Get over and find someone to guard like Derek Jones Jr. What is Cason Wallace doing? Why are you not guarding Derek Jones Jr.? What was that? Here's some more. We're living in North Korea. No one will say anything. Lou Dort, my back's never to the ball. Back us to the baseline, seeing ball and man. Now, though, here comes a down screen. Isaiah Joe, what are we doing? I got to guard this down screen right here. I would switch it, personally. You do nothing. Lou Dort gets screened. You don't defend the screen at all. So, Luka now comes off his handoff. Lou Dort's nowhere to be found. He was just screened, and you didn't guard it. I don't even know what the Thunder's ball screen defense is here. Now, Luka Doncic just pulled his dribble back, so Chet Holmgren should be recovering right now to Daniel Gafford. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's in the gaps, but first of all, he's got to stay level to Jaden Hardy, so I'm in the gaps and I can recover back out. So you got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's coming up to double, not level to Jaden Hardy. Chet Holmgren never got back to Gafford, so Hardy can rip and go. Gafford's... Mark Daignault, the worst human being on the planet. Jalen Williams, you got beat in transition. So Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's going to have to take the ball. You're not going to be able to guard Kyrie Irving. Get over and take one of the Mavericks players trailing the play, and you can be in help. Why is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander not taking the ball? Jalen Williams is not going to be, he's going to be way off balance here. Not even close. Get crossed up, force help at the rim, no one to box out. One-on-one defense is whatever. Why does Chet Holmgren think it's okay to get to the middle of nowhere? I'm guarding Derek Jones Jr. here. Chet Holmgren currently just wandering to the middle of nowhere. I always love these. Do I need some slow motion and some graphics with a catchy thumbnail and some meaningless analytics? Here's a handoff. You got to guard it. It's underneath the three-point line. You probably should switch it. If you're not doing that, you can't go over. I'm up jamming the screener, using my body, showing my hands. Jalen Williams is going under, meeting Irving on the other side. You literally just don't guard this. Kyrie Irving is walking to the rim. Lively's wide open too. Look at how disgusting this is. We are living in North Korea. Mark it. Kaysen Wallace, you trap Luka Doncic. He's coming up to take the wing. Chet Holmgren has to go to the corner. And Jalen Williams comes down to Derek Lively, and Isaiah Joe would just come over to Kyrie Irving. But you're trapping. Chet Holmgren's still in the charge circle. And you've got Jalen Williams just rotating down to Derek Lively. So that's an open three, a lob if you want. We live in North Korea. Stop with the catchy thumbnails, the slow motion graphics, and the stupid analytics graphics that mean nothing. If I'm hedging, Luka Doncic can't turn the corner. Cannot. You got to keep him out towards half court. There's no place for Lively to roll to. You're letting Luka Doncic turn the corner. Will anyone point this out ever? Luka Doncic turns the corner, everyone's open. Someone say something. Do I need to do this in slow motion with a catchy thumbnail? This is not how transition defense works. Chet Holmgren, you gotta guard someone. You get cross-matched all the time. You're gonna have to take Kyrie Irving. Kaysen Wallace is gonna have to take the ball, and Jalen Williams. Just get back and help and take Derrick Jones Jr. trailing the play. Instead, you got Chet Holmgren standing in the middle of nowhere. Now you've got Kyrie Irving's wide open off. We live in North Korea. Every day, we are in North Korea with basketball. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doubles. Jalen Williams rotates to the corner. Lou Dort to the wing. Chet Holmgren has to rotate to the top of the key. And then Gilgeous-Alexander would take Lively on the cut. You have one rotation, two rotation. What is Chet Holmgren doing? You got to get to the top of the key. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's got to take Lively. Look at nobody moves. And no one will say anything. Should I do that in slow motion with some graphics and a deep voice? Same exact thing. Same thing. We live in North Korea. Lou Dort should not be above the three-point line. He should be at the top of the key. Jalen Williams, you cannot let Kyrie Irving turn the corner. You cannot do it. You got to cut his dribble off at the screen. No place for Lively to roll. Like, once Kyrie Irving turns the corner here because you're not up enough, it's over. And one. This is coaching, and no one says a thing. Jalen Williams underneath the three-point line with my back to the baseline. My feet are set. You've got to be in help here. If my feet are set, I'm stunting at the ball, getting the dribble picked up. Easy recovery to Kyrie Irving, and then everybody else can stay home. Jalen Williams is nowhere now. So now Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has to double. Jalen Williams has to go help the helper on Lively, and the corner's wide open. Horrific one-on-one defense. Just awful. Lou Dort, let's not gamble. Please, palms of your feet, ready to slide your feet in a defensive stance. Shade Luka Doncic to the middle of the floor where there's help. Do you know this? All Lou Dort's doing is just backpedaling here. Yeah, look, I'm doing it in slow motion. Isn't this cool? Gambling there, gambling one more time there, and now you're cooked. We are living in North Korea. Mark Daignault paid millions and no one says anything. Why can't Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just be in the gaps and stunt recover? If he's coming to double, fine. Chet Holmgren, you've got to rotate to the wing. And then Jalen Williams rotates to Derrick Jones Jr. in the corner and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes down to Derek Lively. This is something you work on when you're paid millions. This coach, look at this, nobody moves. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes to double, wide open. What a perfect way for this reprehensible North Korean Thunder coaching staff season to end. Lou Dort, don't crowd Luka Doncic. Show your hands, slide your feet, keep him coming to the middle of the floor. That's where your help is. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander cannot be helping you here. He's got to stay in the corner. There's nothing but help in the get your hands off. Show your hands. Slide you. You're not ready to take the contact. And keeping him towards where, look at Jalen Williams. Right there and help. He can stunt, recover. But you're off balance because you were up crowding him. Now Doncic is just posting you up down low. Now Gilgeous-Alexander has to double. There's no one to rotate out. 3-shot foul. Go home.